Welcome guys, welcome to the channel of BetterFLY. First of all, to all of my friends who are watching now, and I know guys that you are watching, so big loud shout out to you from me, because I'm really glad and I'm so grateful that you are here with me in this channel. But really, your support means so much to me. And for all the people that see me for the first time, hi, I am Lilly. And with this video, I want to introduce you with the meaning of BetterFLY, what it means, and also I will explain the purpose of this channel. But first of all, I want to catch your attention that here is no any single mistake made in the title, in the name of the channel. It's not a butterfly. As you see behind my back, that is my symbol and my transformation and kind of my second name, or the third one I would say. But the channel is called BetterFLY. So what is the difference between those two? First, probably you already know the meaning, the symbolic meaning of the butterfly is a transformation. And the meaning that BetterFLY holds is the main lesson learned during the process of that transformation. So probably some of you now are wondering, so what is that lesson about, right? That lesson is coded in the name of BetterFLY, and it sounds like that. Better first love yourself. Exactly. But what does it mean to love yourself, right? What does it mean first love yourself? What does it mean to fly? So to this question, I will answer in my next videos. But if in short, to this question, I would answer you by a question. How can you love somebody when you don't know them, right? So how can you love yourself when you don't know yourself, when you don't know who you are, when you don't know how you are, when all those years you have been living based on opinions of other people and based on experiences of your past that created those subconscious programs in your mind, and you was not aware that you was behaving on those programs, right? That you was a byproduct of your experience. So that's exactly what it means for me to fly, to understand yourself, who you are by your essence and by your core. So yeah, this is the meaning of BetterFLY, and that's a purpose of this channel. Exactly, guys. I want to share with you the knowledge and my experience, the knowledge, theoretical and practical, based on my experience that I gained during the last 10 years of my journey towards self-awareness. And yes, my journey has started pretty much early, as you see, 10 years ago. But that's exactly what my astrological chart tells, that a person in her early age will realize having many psychological problems, and she will become kind of obsessed about the psychology because she will be willing to improve herself, to develop in order to become a better version, in order to have a better life, so she can have a better life. And that's exactly how my life looks and feels like. That's what happened 10 years ago when I had that realization moment. And how it happened Actually, now my friends know already that, but who didn't know me more than 10 years ago, they wouldn't believe probably. Why? Because back then I was so much completely opposite person. Like if you compare me now and then, it's like day and night. Back then I was a huge bubble of negativity. Like, but huge, I mean very huge. And I was shooting those bubbles, those balls of negativity to everybody and everything around me. And when I remember myself back then, I'm like, whoa, how could I even function in that way for so long? But that's the point. My first wake-up call happened 10 years ago when most of my friends left me. They turned their back to me. And if you guys are watching me now, I want to express a huge gratitude to you that you did that, because that's what I needed. I needed that wake-up call, like, wake up, Lily. And I started questioning myself, like, okay, Lily, maybe it's not the environment and other people are wrong. Maybe it's nothing wrong with them. Maybe it's something wrong with you if people are leaving you, right? So after this wake-up moment, immediately somehow, I don't remember how, but the book came into my arms. And that book is The Secret. Probably most of you already know that book. It's a book about the law of attraction. And I, as a very curious kid from my very early age, I got hooked by that book. Because as long as I remember myself, I'm very into such topics as mysticism. Yeah, basically everything what is connected with the hidden knowledge, I'm inspired, I'm curious about. And that's why when in puberty my friends used to go party, have drinks, go clubbing, I didn't feel that I fit into that company because I found much more pleasure reading books. Yes, you can call me a nerd, but actually that's what I really enjoyed, and I'm grateful that I did that. Because I was reading about such topics as, yeah, as mysticism, as hidden civilizations, as religions, as mystic cults, as little bit astrology, little bit numerology, little bit palm reading. And all of that I found, in all of that I found satisfaction. So also, I'm not only reading such information, I'm testing theories. I'm very passionate about testing what I learn about, because nobody can convince me to believe something what I didn't test myself. So my parents had little bit struggles with me because I was doubting even their authority, the same as I was doubting the authority of the religion. So for me, in my head, my brain worked and still is working the same way. Like, if somebody tells me the rules, what I need to do, or how life is, or how life should be, I don't fall, I don't run to believe that. Why? Because next question follows. Why should I believe it? Then next question. Who created those rules? And then the answer was humans created those rules, right? So in my mind was, okay, if humans created those rules that I'm supposed to follow, that people tell me to follow, then I'm like, okay, but I'm also a human. So I can create those rules for myself as well. I don't need to follow, I can create it. Makes sense, right? So every theory that I come into, I like to test it myself. And if something doesn't work, I don't rush to neglect the theory as being wrong. I raise another questions. Okay, this theory in this way didn't work for me, but why it didn't work? And you know what? As in the Bible is written, ask and it is always given. The same tells the law of attraction. So, because of that, my curiosity, I tested so many theories in my life. I went through, and you know what? The answer comes not always, actually, the answer always comes by experience. So imagine how many questions I had along the way and how many answers I received through the practical experience. So exactly all of that I'm going to share with you, that theoretical and practical knowledge that started 10 years ago from the book of The Secret about the law of attraction, and later on I tested theories, different theories when it comes to different kind of religions, spirituality. Then I went more into the science, into such science as astrology, numerology, and lately I am very into quantum physics. And quantum physics is like mother science of humans biology, humans chemistry, neuroscience as well, what is amazing science, at least for me, and psychology as well, like it's my passion. So what I noticed along the journey, that each of that science, the same as the law of attraction and the same as every religion, is talking about one and the same truth. And in my next videos I'm going to share about it, and you will see how different science, how different religions and different, like, let's say, the law of attraction complements each other. So with this, I am finishing this message about the channel and about the purpose of it and about the meaning of BetterFLY. So guys, if you want to ride of this journey, push the button subscribe and you will be always notified about the new video. And I very hope that you will enjoy this ride together with me. And what I wish you just to sit, relax, and have fun in that ride, in that journey of exploring yourself, of understanding and getting to know yourself better. So also I will be very glad to assist you in this journey, and that's my mission in this channel. So with this I'm ending, and I am looking forward to see you next time. Okay? Ciao!